You do well to savor this unique power while you can.
Okay, my name's Hearts TV, and I'm here with another video. I don't really do these type of videos, 'cause I don't really do tier lists like that here and there. But just recently, I just been feeling like I should really get into the tier list type of vibe. I've been wanting to do it lately, and I think I've done like one or two, but I've done those over stream on Twitch. I think if you ever want to look at it, catch me up on my stream, trying to go back to being consistent once I get me a consistent schedule. That's Hearts TV on Twitch. But yeah, I noticed the release of different units that just came out right before after Annie 6th anniversary. We're going into Legends Fest 2024 soon. But yeah, let's lock in for this tier list. However you feel about the tier list, that is your opinion. This is mine. How I feel. I play the game here and there, you play the game, everybody has different opinions. Let's lock in. For my opinion, on the first one to be in the tier list, my opinion, I'm gonna go based off of what I've seen. For what I've seen in the tier list, it would be, if I can see this unit right now, for number one, is, like I said, it's not everybody has a different opinion. Everybody's gonna take off their own opinion. My opinion, it is Turles. Let me zoom in for y'all real quick. For me, it's Turles. For the reason why it's Turles, defensive gauge, he's super tanky, green cards, cover no, he reduces ki off for cover no. Again, he's extremely tanky. He heals while after each blast or strike arts, even blue cards he heals off of. After you deal your damage. He has a great variety of teams, PO, movies, Saiyans, the Crusher Core if you want to rock that tag as well. He has a lot of variety of the Zenkai buffs as well from the blues. Comeback mechanic, reduces ki, he takes away gauge, but you can switch out, but reduces ki, takes away gauge. I think he raises up card arts as well. Like, this man is like, he's something different. And if you run him on this, like on the lineup here, especially if you're in a 1v1 situation and you have your comeback, he's also like a negate to the meta we just had with the guaranteed rush from using Super Vegito. And then he's one of the units where like he can be rush, he can be rush protection, and you're not gonna, like, it's not a guaranteed kill, so like he's still there. So there's that. How you feel about that's how I feel, but in my opinion, but the metas I'm seeing Cooler as number one. If you want to go for number two, from what I've seen since his release, I'm taking Ultimate Vegeta. We've seen he's crushed the meta. He's crushed the meta. He's definitely impacted purples. The main meta man was, if it wasn't Turles, then now the Turles like went up in one. But between after Turles, it was Ultra Gogeta 4. He was the Ultra for 6th Annie, and Riku was also like a factor. The factor of getting Gogeta out of here, but like Vegeta was just like buy. Like, Ultra Vegeta buy. Strike gauge, his blast gauge, blast counter gauge, he gets 3. That fills in extra fast. The counter, the type neutral, the healing. He cancels your buffs. He has endurance. The locking off the ult if your gauge is full as well. Like, the sniping ability, like it's basically like they gave, like, what UUI did the purples during the Legends Fest. Vegeta's doing the purples before Legends Fest. Like, this man is disgusting. And if you have both of them, if you have both Turles and Majin Vegeta, they're gonna mesh really well. That works out for you. I have them both. I haven't run any teams because I am missing the third man of this team. And that would be, where is he at? Triku. And that would be Triku. I'm putting Triku at 3 based on the capabilities of what he's doing, his defensive gauge. He also has another defensive gauge, long range green card for cover null. He restores his gauge. He restores his advancing gauge off of every blue. All his main ability, every blue, his alt cards, or just keeps refilling his gauge. That's Triku. He cancels buffs. He cancels all buffs on. Cancels all buffs on standby. On standby, I believe. I don't. Okay. He also seals cards. He also takes away key. He seals cards when the gauge is full. He destroys cards as well. I don't quote me on this. I don't believe he cancels the buffs for like endurance rushes, like UVB or UGB or like using Super Vegito. I don't know if like how they nullify endurance on rush. I don't know if Triku. I don't know if Triku nullifies that on standby. I know Majin Vegeta does not. You can quote me on that. Majin Vegeta does not nullify. He does not cancel buffs for endurance rushes from them type of units like Fusion Super Vegito, UGB, and UVB. I know units that nullify endurance on rush. Majin Vegeta does not cancel that buff. I don't know about Triku though on standby. I don't know. But that's my opinion. Triku was at 4, especially with the value of Majin Vegeta going up. And there's really not a lot of reds in the meta currently. I know Broly was in the meta, but he's not really that. I don't really see him that frequent. I feel like Broly was a glass cannon. He could do a lot of damage, but if you catch him and get hit, you can get him up out of there. Who else did? But like I said, Riku does not. I don't know if he does, but Majin Vegeta does not cancel that buff for like endurance rushes. But a unit who does cancel buffs for endurance rushes is Ultimate Gohan. I'm putting Ultimate Gohan at my 4 spot, even though he is a purple, and there are two like heavy dealing damage purples in the meta right now, Majin Vegeta and Triku. The canceling buffs of okay, I'm thinking, I know about Ultimate Gohan. It goes type neutral on blues. It cancels buffs. He has the first time gauge. He gets health back, and then when he goes into his other, he has two different types. He has his time gauge. He gets health back when that fills, and then he goes into his attack gauge and he switch out and he switches back and he comes back to the battlefield as an attack gauge. All of his blue cards nullify endurance after his attack gauge is activated. His ult takes away vanish. His green card gets it gets covering all and heals you. He has endurance. And like I said, Gohan cancels the buff of endurance rushes. He cancels the buff of blue cards, all green. Like he cancels them buff. I don't know what I gave Gohan that. That's Gohan love. You know how Legends gets when it comes to Gohan. But that's Gohan love. And we're gonna go from the next unit. I see as 5. I don't know a lot about this unit. But what I've been seeing, everybody that's been using him as of lately, a lot of people I'm taking is Gotenks. Is Gotenks at 5. Endurance. I know he restores his gauges. He restores his gauge with every green card infinitely. There's no limit to that. I don't know what his gauge does. I think his gauge gives him covering all as well, on top of his green card. I really don't know much about his kit, but being a red unit definitely comes in handy when you have other units in the meta. And Majin Buu Saga, the Majin Buu Saga tag is getting ran highly a lot in the meta as of right now. So I can see Majin Vegeta getting ran with Gotenks and Ultimate Gohan as well. If you're not running using Super Vegito, Gohan and Gotenks, if you don't have Majin Vegeta, you still have other valuable like options to use as well. That's me. I'm putting him at 5. I don't know a lot about his kit, but from what I've seen of being used and what the teams are being ran, I will put him there as well. My opinion, for other units that are up here as well, like I said, because of Majin Buu Saga is up there so highly, we're talking about canceling buffs. At number 6, this is my opinion. I am taking Evil Buu. He cancels buffs. He cancels buffs. He can be tanky if you set him up right. His disrupt is healing. His green card covering off the green card, healing, blast armor as well. There's a long range blue card if you want to drop combo into the blue, catching like it's a lot you could do with him, but just know he is your debuffer. He reduces ki off of when they're attacking him. He's getting rid of their cards, destroying cards. Like Evil Buu is valuable, especially because there's a lot of Majin Buu buffs that's getting ran in the meta right now. That's for that. So we have 1, 2, 4 more spots in the top 10 that I honestly don't pay attention to. For me, Right now, if you want to put at 7, I'm gonna put UG4. Like I said, UG4's value has gone down, not because he's not being used. Well, he's being used here and there, but it's because there's 2 dominant yellow units in the meta, and they're strictly there to counter him. It's just like, what can you do to that? Because it's just you. They both yellow units have both Majin Vegeta and Triku both have health restoration down. So you're not healing when your gauge procs with G4 if you're getting hit by them 2 units. So that really gets rid of your gauge. Your gauge can have the counter, but after that, what can you really do? And then if you're getting stuck by Vegeta's, if you proc Vegeta's counter and G4 doesn't have this gauge, you're taking a free blue card to the face. There's really nothing you can do about that, and I don't really know. It's really hard to really run. Sometimes I've seen some, like, you know, there's Gold Tanks out there, so you can run Gold Tanks with G4 and run them on Fusion Warriors, but Gold Tanks is mainly ran on Majin Buu Saga, so that gives up his value, and G4's value has gone down. It really sucks. I feel like over time, once Legend Fest comes in, G4 is really going to drop out of the top 10. And as fast as he did, it's crazy because he's not. I feel like he dropped faster than UVB, but it took 2 yellows. With UVB, it took damn near 5 to 6 blues. And then we really didn't get rid of UVB until Nimba came out. So there's that. After that, I feel like another unit who has gotten value over time, whose value has dropped, but he's still being used because of Majin Buu Saga, is Fusing Super Vegito. Fusing Super Vegito also because he has a guaranteed rush, but a lot of units do cancel buffs. He has a disrupt before he fuses with Goku and Vegeta when you get him half health. I believe he destroys cards, if I remember. It's destroy cards or reduces ki. It's one of the two. Or he does both. Don't quote me. I haven't used that unit in a while. I use it for some videos I record here and there, but I know that's what they do. I have to really remember, but I know when he fuses, guaranteed rush, you know, long range blue cards off Goku and Vegeta. They have a blast and strike cover change based on who you are. Goku has a strike, Vegeta has a blast cover change. Vegeta has a strike cover change. Vegeta get covering off the green card. I think it's a melee green card. Yeah, I believe it's a melee green card. Nullifies endurance off of the blue card with Vegito, and then anybody knows Vegito, Super Vegito, the guaranteed rush. That gives a lot of value. Gets a kill, gets a stop. I say his value has gone down because a lot of these units cancel buffs. Boo, Gohan. I know Vegeta doesn't cancel buffs. Turles has to come back, so you're not really killing Turles. You're just getting rid of his first life, but Turles is still there. And also, if Triku nullifies, if Triku cancels the buff for his for Super Vegito's rush on standby, then that's also a bonus on top of that. That as well. For me, my top, the last 2 spots, a unit that I haven't seen him. A lot of people do, like, don't really give him a lot of value, is Omega Shenron. Like I said, Omega Shenron as well gets value. His endurance rush, not his endurance rush, because Super Vegito has his guaranteed rush. A unit that has value is Omega Shenron, because he's the second unit to have indestructible besides Barku. So Barku was the first one to introduce indestructible, and now Omega Shenron has it. That becomes a lot of value. You can run them on Fusion Warriors, you can run them on GT, but you don't really see a lot of GT lineups now anymore, because it's now Majin Buu Saga teams that are being ran. That team became noticeably valuable throughout Annie, and then now it's continuing after Annie, but they're going to Legends Fest, and that's the teams that are being ran. For 10, I'm taking LF Kid Buu. For the endurance or the Zenkai, he can be a hard hitter, a tanky man. This man has a lot. He does reduce ki after a while you're hitting him. I know he has the healing off his green, the restoring gauge off green, the covering all. Like I said, he got endurance off his Zenkai. Like, the man is way different than what he is. So I feel like he's number 10. That is me. Honorable mention for another unit who has gotten buffs. But I've seen more lately since, because there's 2 dominant yellows in the meta right now, and because it's Majin Buu Saga. Where is he? Shin. Shin has gotten that push since the value of Majin Buu Saga has gone up. I fought plenty of Shins. If you know Shin, he's annoying to fight. His value has definitely gone up. I'm not putting him in 10. This is my opposite. I know some people have put him in 10. Let me, if I can break this out for y'all. Yeah, so this is my 10. I know Shin definitely gets his value. That's just pertainingly not me. I don't like that Shin's value skyrocketed because of Majin Buu Saga, but what can I really do? It is what it is. But that's my tier list, guys. I don't know how y'all feel about. I don't really know how you feel. So let me know in the comment down below what are your opinions on the meta, and which I believe is y'all true top 10 in the meta of units. Let me know how y'all feel about my list, and how y'all feel about other people's lists and all that. But I'll catch y'all later for the next one. I'm Hearts TV, and I appreciate y'all for stepping out. All right.